You're now live. Okay. So we're doing lunch and we're about to go live with Kat Barrell. All right, I think I'm on and there's a connection. See, we're having lunch through our lens. Etienne Anye. Yay. All right, where's Kat? Let's find her. We're going to go live with Kat Barrell. We're going to hear about being behind the camera and in front of the camera and the differences. She's in Vegas right now working, so she's going to try to join us. Hopefully she can come on. Oh, yeah. She joined? Okay. I don't see it. Oh, hi, Kat. Yay. All right, let's face it toward us. I wish I had a selfie.
So I can hold it.
Oh, you want to hold it? Okay. Inan's going to hold it.
Did you accept her request, though?
I'll join it.
Wait. Kat, can you make a request to join?
I'm live right now, so you should be able to join. Yeah. What's your handle?
Oh, hi. Hi, guys. How's it going?
Will you face
Oh yeah.
so we can
okay.
see?
Maybe, hold on. How do I do this?
Like, I'm literally
I'm trying to face toward us. All right, we're here. We're having lunch. Thank you so much for coming in.
no problem. Welcome. Hey. So what are you doing today? Are you doing like a panel, or do you have a session that you're doing?
We just did a panel like right now.
Oh, amazing.
You were shooting up.
Yeah, we're shooting after. Well, the panel already ended, but we're shooting each person.
Yeah.
Cool.
So who Kat Barrell is? She's
Have like a different set for every type.
social media influencer. And actually the students have some questions prepared for you.
Great. Okay.
Should I ask my?
Yeah, ask your question. Yeah, go for it. Loud so she can hear.
All right. So my question was, since you're both an actor and a director, what qualities of both do you like?
Oh, okay. Great question. I like, for acting, I think I like the transformation quality. So that I get to try on different people's lives all the time and get a little sense of what it's like living in someone else's skin. I love that aspect of acting. And I think as a director, I love that it gives me power to produce my own work. That it gives me power to tell the stories that I want to see in the world and kind of see life from my perspective, especially as a female. I think we just don't have enough female storytellers out there, which is why I'm like so excited about this program that you guys are all doing this, because I think we need a lot of women behind the camera capturing those moments through our eyes, you know? And so I think working as a director just makes me feel empowered. Which is my favorite quality of it.
Oh, another question.
I have a question, and
Yeah.
how did you go through anything else before becoming a director? Like, did you try other fields, or did you just know that's what you wanted to do?
So I wanted to be a director since I was quite young, but I ended up going into theater school and pursuing acting first, partially I think because I didn't see any female directors. So it was very hard for me to, you know, I think if you can't see it, you can't be it. It's that whole saying that I'm sure you guys have heard before, but I didn't see a lot of female directors, so I went into acting, and then I went to theater school and I did an acting program, and then I started working as an actor. And then what I've been doing is I'm actually doing a lot of night classes. So right now I'm doing a couple night classes at UCLA in California, which is a university that they have like a continuing education program for film. So I'm taking that. So what I've done is, while working as an actor over the years, I've taken, you know, weekend workshops or intensives, things like that. And then I've also done shadowing on set. So where I would go and get partnered with a director and just kind of basically just be with them through the whole process, asking questions, watching, observing, kind of learning like that. So yeah, I decided that I didn't want to go back to film school because I had already made some really great contacts in the industry and felt like I would learn more at a faster pace, just getting the hands-on experience. So I did that instead.
I have a question. Hi.
Hi.
I'm wondering if you, when you're on set as an actor, if you learn from being directed by other directors and what you've learned from that. Like, is there anything that you've learned by just being on set, like with a favorite director of yours that you can share?
100%. I think you learn so much no matter what of being on set, especially like if you guys are shooting something, you learn, about, I mean, I know your program is more photography focused, but I think it's, similar
They
things.
go hand in hand for sure.
They go hand in hand 100%, and just the process of doing it, but also shadowing and as an actor watching directors work. I mean, you get to know what you like and what you respond to, and then I think also what you also get some really great bad examples of what you don't want to be like and what you don't want to do. And especially, I think for me, the biggest thing was not even technique, but attitude. Watching someone who has a really positive attitude and brings a lot of their good energy to a set. Because as you guys know, when you're shooting and stuff, it's just, you come up with obstacles and there's so many things that you can't control, and you have to just roll with the punches a lot. And I feel like watching someone who's really calm and positive through that versus watching someone who kind of falls apart taught me a lot about what I hope to emulate when I'm in that position.
Do you guys have any other questions? Oh, there's so many questions. Yay.
Since you're both, what do you really like the most, being a director or an actor?
Oh, it's so hard to say. I like them both, honestly, equally. And I think I really struggled for a long time feeling like I had to choose, like I had to be only one or the other. But now I feel like I'm in a really great place where I want to do both, and I can say proudly and with confidence that I want to do both. And I think I can do both. So I like them for different reasons. And I think one of them feeds the other one, because I'm watching directors work as an actor and then picking up tips. And then when I'm directing, I'm watching other actors work, and I get that like itch to act again. I don't think I could give up one or the other. I'm really hoping I can just continue to like hop back and forth, which I think is great. I mean, why limit ourselves to just one thing? I'm sure all of us want to do multiple things, and why not? We can. It's a creative industry. We can kind of do whatever we want, which is so great.
I love that answer.
Yeah. I'm sorry. I was gonna ask, like, I'm like new to this, but I have always seen, like, in the industries, a lot of people in color working, but like I've never seen a person that's like from where I am. I think it's like okay if I try to get in. What do you think? People would accept me?
Of course. Of course. Of course. Do you mean what, like, I didn't catch all of your question, but do you mean like diversity behind the camera?
Yeah.
Oh my God, 100%. And honestly, guys, like, it's changing so much. The landscape right now is just, I think finally there's a big push in our media to get diversity both on the screen and behind the camera. So I think if anything, like, being diverse, you should be so encouraged and inspired by it, because we are so actively, like, as a community, trying to have our stories reflect the world as it is. And we are such, like, I'm Canadian, so we have like I'm from Toronto, we have such a multicultural city, and it's a huge part of when I'm going to pitch shows and stuff now. A huge part of what I talk about is wanting diversity in front of the camera, but also I feel like you can't write those stories and represent them unless the people behind the camera who are making those decisions are also diverse. Because I want to be part of bringing someone else's story to life, but I don't think I have the right to tell someone else's story without, like, at least having them be part of it and consulting with them and working with them. So it's hugely important. And I think, like, more so than ever, especially young creators like you guys who are coming up, who have had, like, your stories and your life experience are so powerful, and you should be celebrating them because it's what makes you, honestly, it sounds cliche, but it's what makes you unique.
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%. No, it's like bonus, like celebrate it. It's amazing. We need more diversity.
Okay.
Yeah. No, you got it. You're good.
Thank you.
I always ask this question to everyone, and it's, have you ever shot analog photography?
Have I ever shot analog photography? No. I haven't.
Look at her camera.
A lot of photography, to be honest. One time I shot on I was doing a film program and we had to shoot, so never stills, but I shot on a camera called a Bolex.
Yeah.
My brother shoots with a Bolex. My filmmaker brother, yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah,
so,
he loves it. Oh my god.
does he? Because I had a hard time with it. Maybe I'm just too much of an immediate gratification. I think there's something beautiful about it, and I think the reason that they made us do it in that program is because it gives you appreciation for like being incredibly prepared and not wasting your film. So like for us shooting, for your brother, I think, Sophie, you just said that, right?
Yeah, my brother Warren loves shooting it. He'll also do digital, but he just really enjoys shooting on a Bolex.
Yeah, but you have to be so precise because
Yeah.
it's so expensive and you don't want to waste it. So I think it's an amazing learning tool, and I think it's wonderful that you guys are doing it because it's forcing you to be precise. And I think sometimes with digital we're spoiled because it's cheap. I mean, other than the time that you're paying your crew and the time you're wasting if you're not prepared, like we're not wasting film. So I think as an exercise, it's amazing. I've never shot stills, but so my only experience shooting on film was with a Bolex when I was like, I don't know, maybe 5-6 years ago. I was taking one of these night courses, and it was shooting and then editing film, which
That's
was
hard, the editing.
Oh, it was so hard. It was so hard. I mean, amazing experience, but it really did make me think about being more precise and more prepared. So I think it's awesome that you guys are doing it. Are you guys so how does the program work? Do you guys have an assignment every week, or what's the structure like?
It's different. We just try to do different experiences. Like, for example, we were at New York Fashion Week and got to go to some runway shows, and they got to take some pictures. And then we were at an event with the Billionaire Boys Club. They actually did Billionaire Girls Club. That was over International Women's Day. And it's just sort of different ways to sort of experience different parts of the industry. So, yeah.
Guys, it's incredible. You guys are super lucky to have this program. I mean, obviously, when Yanan brought it to my attention, I looked into it. And I went to the website, and I just think it's so cool. I want to try to do something like this for young women in film too, because I just think it's
I want this to be about film too. So thank you so much. Yeah,
yeah, no, seriously, got my wheels turning for sure. There's part of me that's like, how can we expand this? It's so cool.
Yeah.
But guys, this is what you're doing. This is just keep doing these programs. Just get your hands on the camera. I mean, your parents might hate me for saying this, but you can't learn everything in school. You got to go do the thing. Art is about getting in it and doing it and just practicing. And you guys know you learn so much from just you shoot something and you're going through your shots at the end of the day, you're editing through, and you're making these little micro adjustments every time you go out there and shoot something to improve your work. And I think that's why I think this is so amazing that you guys are doing this, because I think the best way is just the hands-on experience. You'll learn so much more than you ever would. Theory is great, and there's 100% place for theory, but just the practice that it's instinct, as you guys know. And I think it's awesome. So cool that you're doing this. I'm secretly really jealous. I want to be in this program.
Thank you so much. What are you doing in Vegas?
Okay, so in Vegas, I'm doing a convention. So have you guys ever heard of a Comic-Con before?
Yes.
So it's basically,
I've heard of it.
Yes.
On a comic book show. So,
Oh, wow.
yeah. Yeah, so the show that I work on, you guys should all check it out because I think you would really like it. It's called Winona Earp. So it's on the Sci-Fi Network, but you can watch it on Netflix now. And it's super badass ladies. Basically, it's an old cowboy named Wyatt Earp. It's his great-great-granddaughter, and she's a gunslinger, and we have demons, so it's kind of like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but it's and
That's
full
amazing.
empowerment. So you guys should totally check it out. And So I'm at a convention right now because the character I play in Winona is a lesbian, and I'm at an LGBT convention right now. So it's a convention for celebrating especially female LGBT characters in the media. And we've got like amazing fans here, and we're just basically here doing like meet and greets and doing photos and autographs and panels talking about queer representation in the media. So it's amazing, and we've been doing this particular convention. This is the 3rd year, and it's grown like huge. So it's super fun, and so yeah, that's what I'm doing in Vegas. So I'm here just like meeting fans, and it's also a really great example of, here's another great example. We were talking about diversity, like gender diversity, ethnic diversity, but also like sexual orientation and stuff. Because I have to say, I've watched this convention grow over the past 3 years, and these were a group of people that felt incredibly underrepresented. And once they finally started to see themselves on TV, they got behind shows in a huge way. So it just goes to show you, we were talking a little bit about like niche market shows versus mass appeal shows, and because of things like Netflix and like all these Hulu, all these streaming platforms, we're creating more content than ever, and it's, I think, more and more important for our shows to be diverse and specific to their target demographic. They don't have to, you don't have to make something that appeals to everyone. Just make something that like appeals to you, and you will find your audience for it. Find people who love it, and they will get behind it, especially if they feel like they're finally seeing themselves. I've seen it work. Like, I've witnessed it through doing these conventions and playing this character, and it's really amazing. So like anything that makes you unique and your point of view of the world unique, like celebrate it in your work and make your work about that, because I'm telling you, it's so much better than like trying to be somebody else or emulate a style that doesn't resonate with you. And you will find your audience. It's really incredible. So that's what I'm doing here this weekend.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks for coming and chatting, and let's definitely like keep talking and see what else we can do.
Okay, I would love that. That would be really awesome. Thanks for having me, guys. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Hi.
Just make sure to save the video.
I'm gonna save it.